What?
This is my brother Colby.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's okay, Megan's brother didn't say anything on hers, so
Alright.
we're hanging out at the waterfront and we're gonna eat dinner. And it's gonna be super awesome. Right, Colby? He thinks this is so funny because I'm so awkward. Okay, well, bye. Sorry, the puppy is crying and it's great. Anyway, it is Thursday night and I'm just getting around to recording this video because I've been busy because school started at the 2 weeks ago, a week ago, and I've been working and everything, so everything's kind of just piling up all at once, and like I have homework. So yeah, school's going really good so far. I will tell you a little bit about my classes in just a minute. I just want to talk about your guys' videos. I don't know if that was proper grammar, but I don't care. Yeah, so Amy Gimple, I already told you that I just like love that it's totally unedited and just like all that, because I just really like listening to you talk. I like listening to all you guys talk. It's like super comforting to me in a way. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like listening to your voices obviously reminds me of being in Florida and everything, and our awesome friendship that we had. And yeah, so yeah, I really like hearing about everything that you guys are doing and all that cool stuff, because it's just like really awesome to know that we're all so different and yet we all are so close to each other, and it makes me really happy to hear about your endeavors and your lives. And I just think that you're taking smart people classes, Amy, and I wish I was science smart, but I've never ever been science/math smart. I've always been English history kind of, which explains why I'm doing the major that I'm doing. But yeah, your study that you're doing with your professor, like your research, sounds really awesome, and I hope that you can keep us updated on that if possible, because I want to know about that. It sounds really cool. So yeah, definitely keep us updated. Other than that, as I always say, I miss you and I love you. And Kristen, I'm super glad you're taking a TV writing class thing, because I think that you will be super awesome at that. And Megan agrees with me. We just think you have like an incredible way with words, and it's really hard to describe, but I just think you're a great writer. And yeah, I mean, I've never read any like formal writing you've ever done, but just the way that you compose yourself, or not compose yourself, compose your words when you speak and when you write things like on Facebook or whatever, or on Tumblr. I don't know, you're so smart, and I wish I was as smart as you guys. Like, I have my things, but yeah. And I love you, and your school looks super cute, and I wish I could go there with you and just like drink coffee together and like do cute stuff and like share a milkshake or something. But yeah, I love you and I miss you. And Megan, kind of out of order, but Megan, I just saw you the other day, so I really don't have a lot to say to you. But just kidding. You're super awesome, and I'm glad we are still hanging out, even though whatever day I saw you, Tuesday, was the first time I'd seen you in like over a month or two-ish. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad we get to hang out and see each other. So yeah. Now on to topic time. Really quick, I know that the footage at the beginning of the video is kind of random, and it's kind of outdated now that I'm uploading this at the end of August, and I was in Seattle at the beginning, and all those pictures on Facebook and everything, but I thought that you guys, aka Fantastic Four / other viewers, would like to see that really awesome museum that I went to about music and pop culture and fantasy stuff, because it was really cool. And like the dragon was really awesome because you would like lift its tail up. The tail's like on the other side. I don't know if you saw it. It was kind of dark and my zoom was really bad, but you like lift its tail and it would like wake up from its slumber. It didn't like blow fire or anything, but it was still really cool. And you know, the Dalek was awesome, and just cool stuff like that. So, and you gotta kind of meet my brother, even though he was very annoying, but he's usually not like that, well, sometimes, but yeah, that's my brother, and he'll be back around here, around Christmas / Thanksgiving time. We kind of have to combine those holidays because he lives out of town, so we just have like a giant celebration. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little look, and I hope you didn't mind the Doctor Who music that I put in there. I just thought that it fit really well, and it's a really awesome song, and yeah. So now I'm gonna tell you about school. Yay! I'll just take you through like my typical day. You know, each day that I go to school is a little bit different. The way that I get there is very similar. I have to drive for about 45 minutes from my house to get to school, which is in downtown Phoenix, and my school is very small. Like, I would show you a video of it, but it's so small that it would be extremely awkward for me to be videotaping in there. It's like one building. It's because it's a separate campus from the main Phoenix College. It's their downtown campus, which is weird because actual Phoenix College is also downtown, so I don't know why they call it downtown. But anyway, one building, like probably 8 classrooms. It has an upstairs, but all my classes are downstairs in 2 rooms. So I drive for 45 minutes to get to school. Parking is usually not that bad because not a lot of people park there, not a lot of people go to that campus because it mainly is just the paralegal program there. I think there's like one other thing, but it's not even a thing, so yeah. I'm taking Introduction to Legal Systems or Intro to Law, whatever, my teacher calls it something different. I'm taking Civil Procedures 1, and I'm taking a legal writing class. So the first class I went to was my Saturday class, which is legal writing. Basically we just learn how to write like a paralegal or like a lawyer would write. Boring stuff like case briefs and memorandums and blah blah, which none of that really makes sense to you guys, but it's pretty easy. I got my feedback on my first assignment today and I did pretty good, so yeah. And then Intro to Law, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I call it Intro, but it's so easy. It's like, I feel like I'm back in AP Government my senior year of high school because it goes over general government-y things so far. I mean, I'm sure it'll get further down the line, but I've learned and relearned the Arizona court system so many times, it's basically branded into my memory. So if you ever want to know anything about Arizona court systems, hit me up because I'll be able to tell you. And then we just, the nice thing is there's not a lot of assignments in that class, just bigger ones. All my classes are on like a 1,000 point system, so littler stuff is worth more than it should be, but it's nice. Yeah, and then Civil Procedures is kind of difficult, but it's basically how other people sue other people, so we learn what the steps are to taking someone to court, I guess, and like the rules. Speaking of the rules, this is a book that I have to bring to class every week. It's the Arizona Rules of Court. But the thing is, since we're doing civil procedure, I only use like a little bit of the book. Like 200 pages out of almost 2,000 pages. So, but I still have to bring this book. I mean, I didn't bring it last week, but tomorrow I'm going to be bringing it. That class seems like it'll be a little bit harder because it's just a lot of information, and especially for someone who doesn't really have a legally background, yeah, it kind of stinks. But yeah, I think that's everything about school. I mean, nothing too exciting yet. You all know because I posted on Facebook, but my semester gets done like on the 22nd of November, and so I'll be done with school before Thanksgiving. So that'll be really nice. Like, I won't have to be stressing out over Thanksgiving break about studying for finals because my finals will be over. And I'll only have 2 finals. I mean, my writing class is gonna be writing something, like a memorandum or something, but we draft it like 2 times and then she edits it and then we redo it. And I have my dad to help me, which is really nice. Like, that's definitely a benefit of having a father that's a lawyer when you're in like a legal program, because he can explain everything. Like, I was reading the rule book. Well, I have to read the rule book. And he basically went over all the rules, like brief gist of it, and it makes a lot more sense because some of the wording is like really weird because it's so stupid. Like, they're trying to get away from writing so legally, like in such legalese terms, because a lot of people nowadays are not taking themselves to court, but representing themselves in court, and so they're trying to get away from writing like lawyers and write like actual humans that speak English. So, I don't know, that's what we're kind of learning about in my writing class. I'm so glad that school is going so well so far, I think. I don't really know. I hope it is. From what I can tell, school's going well for you, and we're all so smart and wonderful and perfect. So, I will see you guys soon.
Gangnam Style want to go.